Hi, welcome to Noumena, the only place that's reverse engineered the College Board. We're going to show you how to solve these problems very quickly, with mathematical precision, and with 100% confidence. That means you no longer have to rely on the answer key, but purely on the power of knowledge. The mind is a powerful tool, and we're going to show you how to use it. Here's how it's done. Alright, before we begin, I want to let you know that we're going to visit these problems 3 times. The first time, we're going to show you how Noumena teachers solve these problems, marking the different parts of the choices that we find wrong and eliminating each choice systematically. Then we're going to break the question down into its grammatical components and teach you why each incorrect choice is actually incorrect. And then finally, we'll revisit the question and give you a chance to solve the question as quickly as a Noumena teacher would. So let's start. Researchers are experimenting with various techniques for preventing the accumulation in water of high levels of nitrogen, which can kill plants and animals. A looks good. I'm going to keep A, but I see an error in B. We eliminate B. I see another error in C. C is gone. See the same error in D. I can eliminate D. And yet another error in E. Our answer should be A. That was probably too quick for most of you out there. And you probably don't know why we marked the things in the sentences and choices that we marked. So to give you a little help, let's go ahead and look at the grammar that's involved in this question. Now let's look at the grammar involved in this question. If you look at to the top right corner, you'll notice a few hashtags: coordination, pronoun, and run-on. These are the grammar concepts that we feel are necessary to help you solve this problem. If you're unfamiliar with any of these concepts, refer to our other slides or come in for a lesson and we'll help you out. So let's take a look. Researchers are experimenting with various techniques for preventing the accumulation in water of high levels of nitrogen, which can kill plants and animals. I actually like A, so let's hold on to A and let's move on to our other choices. I don't see any conspicuous errors in A, so we'll hold on to A for now. However, in B, we have a semicolon trying to join two independent clauses. That's fine. However, there's nothing in this choice that gives us a logical relationship between the two clauses. We have no idea how plants and animals can be killed, how that relates to researchers are experimenting with various techniques for preventing the accumulation of water of high levels of nitrogen. Ideally, we'd like to have a relationship here that's clear, as we do in A. So we have a coordination logic error here in B. If you look to the end of this answer choice, you can see can be killed, and we've underlined it here for you. There's nothing grammatically wrong with can be killed. This choice, or this part of this answer choice, is just written in the passive voice, which on the SAT is not preferred. Usually, you can be very suspicious of answer choices that are written in the passive voice. If you find that all your answer choices are in the passive voice, then you'd have to compare and look for other errors. But for now, we have enough with the coordination error with the semicolon, the logical error here. If we move on to C, we have a different error. We have a comma trying to join two independent clauses. This doesn't work. This leads to a run-on sentence. In order for us to use the comma to join two independent clauses, we'd have to include a coordinated conjunction right after the comma. But we don't have one here, so we have a run-on. This isn't the only error here in C. We have another error. Next to the comma, you can see the demonstrative pronoun that. Demonstrative pronouns are more powerful than personal pronouns in that they can refer to clauses and nouns, but there's one requirement. We need to have a noun to follow it. Because there's no noun after that, we can consider this an ambiguous pronoun because we're not sure what that is referring to. So now we have two errors. And just like in C, we underlined a couple words here. Is what? Again, there's nothing grammatically wrong here. However, on the SAT, when you see is what, you can consider it as a weak sentence construction and also not a desired choice. Moving on to D, we have the same error that we saw in C, a comma trying to connect to independent clauses, so we have another run on in D. Again, we've boxed out they. Who are they? The researchers? But that wouldn't make sense. The researchers could kill plants and animals. Here, logically, in this sentence, if you've been following along, and the reason why we kept A is because it's the nitrogen that could kill the plants and animals, not the researchers. So here we have another pronoun error in they. Our last choice, E. They is present in this choice as well. Again, we still don't know who they are. Um, is it the researchers? Is it another group? It can't be these techniques. That doesn't make any sense. Logically, it should be nitrogen, and nitrogen singular. So in that case, we'd have a pronoun number error. Any way you want to go with trying to figure out what they refers to in both D and E, you're going to run into problems. It's just too ambiguous. It's confusing. Um, so that's why we eliminated D and E. Our answer choice should be A. It logically makes sense that the nitrogen can kill plants and animals. So A looks good. Alright, now it's your turn. Researchers are experimenting with various techniques for preventing the accumulation in water of high levels of nitrogen, which can kill plants and animals. Are you ready? Here we go. Error in B. B is gone. See an error in C. C is gone. See similar errors in D. Eliminate D. And saw errors in E. Answer should be A. How'd you do? Could you keep up? Noumena, empowering minds.